Hello everyone, how are you doing? Apa kabar semuanya? Masih semangat? The only right answer is fantastic or luar biasa. I'm Audrey, I'm one of the alumni of KC, and this is just going to be a short and brief presentation of me thanking KC and really my gratitude of what it has brought to my life. So, let's start from the beginning. Kita mulai dari awal ya. This is the beginning. As you can see, I look exactly like this picture. I don't know if you can tell which one is me, but this is me right in the middle, and right beside me is actually Miss Fania.
Hi.
She looks exactly the same, actually, that's a fact. This was taken in 2010 when I think I was 3-4 years in KC, baru masuk 3-4 tahun. And so until now, that was like 13 years ago. Wow, that's amazing. I started KC when I was in elementary school, when I was about 6 to 7 years old. And I was in KC until I was 17. Yeah, until I graduated and I went to school abroad after that. So let's move on to the next slide and talk about some of the learnings that I've received in KC. So first of all, well, we're later on, that's sneak peek. But first of all, I'm really impressed by all the presentations that you did today. I only got a little sneak peek, but I'm sure from that sneak peek and the other presentations other than that, you all did such an amazing job. And you have such nuanced topics. Topiknya dalam banget ya. For your age, I remember one of the things I talked about was my favorite toy, which is Barbie. And so you're talking about K-pop industry and water sanitation in Niger. I mean, for your age right now, I think that is so incredible. And who knows, like, it really can lead you to a lot of places. So one of the things that I learned is communication skills in KC. A big thing that I realized is that another language, and this is English, which is one of the most important language, is kind of like a passport, right? If you think about it, bahasa kan sebenarnya sebuah paspor, di mana dapat membawa kita untuk membangun hubungan dengan orang lain. And so by learning English in KC, under the guidance of Ms. Vicky, Ms. Desi, I had the opportunity to gain this verbal passport that enabled me to connect with people who I would have never connected in the whole world. And to put myself in situations that would never have been possible without learning and fluency in this language. And so I'm incredibly grateful because it made me another person. It gave me another skill yang sebenarnya tidak akan pernah didapatkan jika tidak belajar bahasa Inggris. So first of all, it's the language skills. Second, it's public speaking. And now let's go to the next slide, please. So currently, I work as a news anchor. I'm a news anchor at TVRI World. So you've heard about TVRI? Heard about TVRI? Not the parents. I'm sure I've heard of TVRI. It is the first television station in Indonesia, the oldest, and we have an international station now, TVRI World, which is full English. And we cover most of the stories on the international things happening around the world. So Casey taught me about public speaking. And y'all, I used to be so shy. Like, I could not go up to this podium and talk like this. I had like my hair like this in Casey one time. it's a fact. And so he said, what are you doing? And so just me now being here, being more comfortable to talk to people and having these public speaking skills, I owe it so much to Casey. And I'm so grateful. And aku ngerti banget perasaan kamu pas sebelum ke panggung ini. Pasti kan kayak gimana, deg-degan, habis itu kayak apa, tangannya udah mulai apa, keringetan, dia lagi panas dingin, perutnya udah muter, and you go up and you're like, oh man, my mom's watching, good job, gitu. I know that feeling fully well. And so after having gone through that for years and years and years, dan terus menerus diasah dan dilatih sampai bertahun-tahun, 10 tahun di KC sampai sekarang, ternyata bisa ya. Saya yang dulunya sangat pemalu dan tidak berani eye contact dan tidak berani berdiri di panggung seperti ini, ternyata bisa loh suatu hari thank God jadi news anchor. Dan itu adalah karena skill-skill yang saya dapatkan juga di, I keep on referring as KC. During my time it was Kids Campus, now it's English SpeakUp Center. And so it's because of ESC that I'm able to be here. Next slide, please. And through news anchoring as well, I've been able to meet some people through February World, that is Prime Minister of Timor-Leste, Salona Gusmao, who we had the opportunity to interview, as well as Menteri PUPR, Bapak Basuki. We just met him. I just came back from China actually on Wednesday because we were covering the Asian Games in Hangzhou. And so, turns out these English speaking skills gave me opportunities to even go to international events that I would never have imagined in my life, ever. And to meet people such as prime ministers, presidents, Ibu Retno Marsudi, all these people yang ternyata with the ability to speak English, and I would say ESC molds you to speak English well, right? Not just speak English. Turns out it can open so many doors for you. And so, other than public speaking, it is also the confidence that I would say is intangible, yet invaluable, right? Karena kan sebenarnya kalau menurut saya sendiri, yang saya dapatkan dari KC adalah kepercayaan diri yang sebenarnya itu juga membuat saya menjadi orang lebih berani, dirinya juga beda. And you learn this when you want to present, right? I'm sure all your teachers tell you how you should do demo. This reminds me of me. Nostalgia. You know, when you have to do demo and you have to have like good posture and you know, talking about like all the mind map. Itu pasti kan, that is also skill in itself. Next slide, please. And then I thankfully also got the opportunity to be a speaker at Idea Fest recently, which is one of the biggest creative festivals in Indonesia. And then that is me and Fania very recently. And I put that there also because through KC, I learned the importance of community. KC memberi saya komunitas yang sangat positif dan growth oriented. Because everybody there is there to learn, and everybody there has the same purpose. Jadi, walaupun gimana pun deh komunitas saya di luar KC, di sekolah, atau di les, atau di bimbel, tapi di KC saya tahu kalau misalkan teman-temannya itu baik, right? Right? You can say it, right? Yes, teman-temannya baik, ramah, dan kalau misalkan demo, semuanya tuh pasti support banget, ya nggak? Ya kan? Pasti semuanya kayak, cayo, gitu, kayak, kok bisa? Gitu. Dan support itu dari teman-teman saya di KC is something that really also boosted my confidence dan membuat saya bisa gitu merasa, oh ternyata saya tuh punya komunitas yang sangat-sangat bagus dan dapat membantu saya sampai sekolah saya dan bahkan karir saya, because now me and Fania have had like 10 years more of friendship, and she's one of my really good friends, and every time I see her I'm always so happy karena like all the memories in KC tuh benar-benar are so close to my heart. Next slide please. And then this is just some of the news anchoring thing as well. We did something with CGTN in China. We were there under TV and this in Hangzhou for the Asian Games. And so even communicating with people from China and CGTN, it is international broadcaster. And so being able to have the foundations of public speaking, especially, I would say public speaking from ESC, itu benar-benar jujur, aku nggak pernah dapetin dari tempat kelas lain, dan teman-temanku yang di tempat belajar Inggris lain juga nggak mendapat skill ini, yang sebenarnya tuh kalau tahu benar-benar betapa pentingnya tuh, wow, it's really a gem. Next slide, please.
Oh no.
Oh, it's well, that's gray.
Refresh
The
the
next
pictures.
slide, it's all good. Well, I think I have the pictures on my phone. I will have to show it. But the next slide was going to be that currently I am a graduate student at Harvard in Boston. And I'm taking my degree in international relations, saya di S2 di sana. And so this is something that menurut saya quite amazing, is that tahun lalu when I went to Boston, I took a summer class with a teacher about religion. And salah satu hal yang kita bahas adalah mengenai teknologi and how technology affects your life. And the teacher goes like, okay Audrey, yuk giliran kamu, what did you learn from the readings? And dong, I go up to the whiteboard and I start mind mapping. From what I learned from the readings. And my professor at Harvard goes like, what is that? What are those circles and bubbles? You didn't go to KC. But I'm like, that's a mind map. Like, oh yeah, these are the pictures. I said, that's a mind map. And I said, this helps me think. This helps me put my ideas together. Ini bantu. Oh yeah, this is the proof. So I made a mind map about Gutenberg's idea of why humans are addicted to phone apps. And this mind map, even my teacher wanted a picture of it as well, because he was so impressed by this mind map. He had never seen it before in his life. And I was like, you're missing out, because I've learned about this for years and years from Ms. Vicky in KC. Dan ternyata, teman-teman, pas saya ke Harvard pun, ini adalah hal yang menurut mereka sangat berguna. And that was the point that I was like, oh, okay, now I get it. Now I get why KC or ESC is incredibly important. Now I get why my parents really wanted me to join. And I realized why now I really much endorse it to other people, because it's true. It has helped so many other people, especially the other alumni, people in the UK, and Damar who's in France. It's not just something that is short term, yang cuma oh ya les sebentar, abis itu udah gitu Inggrisnya abis dan gak pakai. Ternyata, from my own experience, I'm really grateful to say that thankfully it is used, and even more and farther than I have ever imagined. And so from this demo day today, I want to express my gratitude, to say so many thanks, especially to Ms. Vicky, who allowed me to learn. Thank you so much. I am honestly just grateful to be able to stand here and to be able to watch all your speeches. Like, it really, I believe that there is so much potential, and I thank Casey so much for giving me that. That is all from me. Thank you so much, and have a great day.